Abortion advocates gathered in the Montrose area today to protest a federal judge's decision to halt the approval of a pill used for abortion. Protesters gathered at the corner of Montrose and Lovett Boulevards to express their opposition to the ruling, and that's where we find KPRC2's Taisha Walker. Taisha?
Bill, that small protest ended about 2.5 hours ago from across the street, that street corner that you see right over my shoulder. Though those in that group say this won't be the last that we'll hear from them. We know that the group gathered for about 2.5 hours today. They are with Rise Up for Abortion Rights. It was about 5 in that group that stood on the corner of Montrose and Lovett with signs, we know, to oppose the ruling of a federal judge in Texas. On Friday, Judge Matthew Kaczmarek, a Trump appointee from Amarillo, ruled that the sale of mifepristone should be halted. His order won't take effect for 7 days, which will give the Biden administration time to file an appeal. The conservative judge's order validates the Coalition for Anti-Abortion Medical Groups, who sued over the FDA's 2000 approval of abortion pill concerning its safety. Opponents argue that this move further weakens women's already restrictive reproductive rights in the state of Texas.
We're here today to make sure that women still have the right to choose to govern their bodies the way that they see fit. If they want to terminate an unwanted pregnancy, it's her body, her right to choose.
We applaud the judge's action to issue the stay on the chemical abortion drug mifepristone. And the reason for that is that if the FDA did in fact fast track that approval without putting it through the right safety testing and protocols, and then especially without good tracking of the data for complications, then women's lives in the United States have been at immense risk.
A Democratic judge in the state of Washington also made a ruling on mifepristone, deeming it safe. We'll have our legal analyst, KPRC2 legal analyst Brian Weiss, chime in. He tells us that this conflicting ruling from these two judges, both a Democratic one and a Republican one, could land this case before the U.S. Supreme Court. More on that part of the story coming up in the 10 o'clock hour. For now, reporting live in Montrose, Taisha Walker, KPRC 2 News.